Warriors, rise. The SEC to crush cryptocurrency. And here's why I think XRP will be the winner. My name is Coach JV. I am the top health, mindset, and crypto coach in the world. Remember, what you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, eventually you can hold it right here in your hands. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. www.3twarrior.com. You can join our private Warrior Academy, our private community, teaching you the basics of cryptocurrency, how to get into fundamental cryptocurrencies, and how to exit the market properly, access to my exit strategy, portfolio, access to our whole team down below. All right, let's dive right into it, Warriors. So this video is pretty remarkable. It's going to be a 5-minute video, so we're going to watch it together. I'll make it full screen. I do want to give a shout out to the gentleman that got this on video. Oh, yes. It is, where's this YouTube channel? So it's Investor Cartel. So Investor Cartel. Thank you for getting this clip ready for us here. So this is Charlie, I was going to say, Charlie Munger, Charlie, I forgot his last name. Anyways, I was going to say Charlie Munger. I missed the investor together. Charlie, he's the one that's helping us with the exposure of the SEC from Fox. I don't know why I just forgot his name. The reason why I said Munger. Anyways, they're talking about the Buffett and Munger, their town hall meeting. And then this is Charlie talking to Brad Garlinghouse. We're going to watch a 5-minute video, and they're going to talk about the SEC and Ripple case. And then I'm going to talk about what the SEC just came out with. At the end, we're going to talk about Hester Peirce, the crypto mom that's within the government, that is saying, what the hell are you doing, SEC? And then I'm going to share with you what I think is going to happen and why I think XRP is going to be a massive winner in this whole ecosystem.
You heard it. The Oracle doesn't like you guys.
The Oracle of Omaha has spoken. You know, look, I think I remember when I first heard about TikTok and I just didn't get it. And I do think there are some things about technology shifts and generational shifts that are, you know, it is hard to track sometimes. You and I both, I'm sure, remember Jamie Dimon just a few years ago talked about how Bitcoin's a fraud. You know, Maya have, you know, has his opinion changed in a way that understanding that whether it's Bitcoin or these other technologies, there's a lot of good to be done in the world.
It's not evil.
It's certainly not evil. And there's a lot of examples where you can use these technologies to make systems that we all depend upon more open, more efficient. And you know, look, I think bettering society. So, right. You know, I'm not going to take the time to try to convince Charlie Munger or Warren Buffett that they're wrong.
How old are they?
I'm not 100% sure, but I've been told they're 91 and 98.
Okay, so we're not going to go there, all right? But in any event, you are the CEO of Ripple, the cross-border payment. It's competing with the SWIFT system, correct?
Correct.
XRP is one of your, I guess, is it? Can I say it's one of your currencies? How do I do this?
We talk about it as it's native to our technology stack.
And it's under assault by the SEC.
For sure. The whole industry, in my judgment, is on.
Okay, that was key. It's native to our technology stack. If you buy XRP, you do not own shares in Ripple. Put that in your little notepad. That's really important for this conversation.
But I think if your case, the SEC is saying that it's a security, it's illegal essentially, pay us billions of dollars, and you chose to fight it. Your case will set the stage, set the agenda for the SEC's foray into crypto regulation and how far Gary Gensler, the chairman of the SEC, is going to go. Where's the case right now?
Look, from my point of view, the case has gone quite well. You know, a lot of it has been, you know, skirmishes around discovery and these kind of things. But it's clear that the judge understands that this is an important case. It's going to be, you know, set precedent. It now, we're getting close to summary judgment filings. Everything will be before the judge now by the end of November. What that means in terms of how long the judge will take to review the case.
So it could be this year.
That's an optimistic view, but it's not impossible.
What do you think of Mr. Gensler's approach here? He's a friend, I'm assuming, right?
No, I actually have never met him. You know, he certainly, I guess the simplest way I characterize this, I think when you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail. When you're Gary Gensler at the SEC, everything looks like a security, which doesn't really make sense. And look, he said a lot of things that I just think are talking points that don't really make sense. You know, he says justice delayed is justice denied. Yet they brought this lawsuit against Ripple, and every juncture they have At every possible juncture, they have sought to delay the case. And our view is like, look, we're trying to move as quickly as we can. We will continue to move as quickly as we can because we think it's very clear.
What do you think he's going to do?
On our side?
What's he going to do with regulation?
Well, I think he clearly wants, in the context that there is uncertainty in the United States federal government about who regulates crypto.
He wants it.
He wants it. He wants it. And I think it's empire building. I mean,
now, will the Republicans?
That's so key what he just said. So key what he just said. Gary Gensler, it's empire building. He wants to be the one in control of all of your finances. Think about that. It's just the same shit moving from our normal monetary system we have now where money and politics control the people. Now they're moving it to the cryptocurrency space. That's why it's so important that you get out of these pump and dump schemes and you get focused on fundamentals. Understand the game. Your tribe is going to be so important.
Let him take it.
I think there's a piece of legislation reintroduced just last Thursday, bipartisan support, called the Digital Commodity Exchange Act, and it has broad support. I was on Capitol Hill 2 or 3 weeks ago, spoke with a bunch of elected representatives on both sides of the aisle. There's broad support that the CFTC needs to have a stronger voice here, and even the executive order that you and I have talked about before that Biden put out, it really calls for the SEC to work with the CFTC and other agencies.
One more question before we let you go. I know you're a busy guy. Will there be a shakeout in crypto?
Okay, this is
Oracle of Omaha has
shit. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get over here. What he's about to say, will there be a shakeout in crypto? Let's catch that real quick. I got really excited, but listen to this, really important.
You're not going to be affected by the shakeout if there is one. Do you think there will be one?
Well, look, the overall market today that, Munger and Buffett think isn't worth anything is worth $2 trillion.
Yeah.
And I think the likelihood that 5-10 years from now it's worth a lot more than that is extremely high. But I think that the whole industry will have some that fail because some of them I can't figure out what the utility is. What's the use case?
Dog coin. Doggy coin, Liz. I'm going to toss to you on doggy coin.
Okay, doggy coin. That's Dogecoin, dum-dum. Yeah,
I'm sorry, that was awesome. I needed that this morning. My voice all jacked up. She called him a dum-dum. Get Brad. Oh my God, you gotta have fun, Warriors. This is freaking getting fun, dude. I mean, it's a freaking joke what's happening right now. These guys are clowns. Not Brad and Charlie, but the SEC. This is crazy. Okay, so this gentleman right here, Gary Gensler, who wants all the control. It's like, ooh, I want the control. It's like, he looks like that dude from The Simpsons, right? So he wants all the control. So he prepared marks for Gary Gensler's for Crypto Markets Penn Law Capital Market Association annual conference. I'm just going to read this part around platforms. First are the crypto trading and lending platforms, whether they themselves are centralized or DeFi. These platforms have scale, recently trading worth more than 100 billion a day. Okay, so here's the thing that's exciting about this. Why this doesn't FUD me out. Why I buy blood in the streets is because, Warriors, it's a legitimized market. And do you realize that the sheeple are going to come flooding in once the government says, hey guys, your cryptocurrency is safe. We regulated it. The sheeple are going to come flooding in and you're going to make money. As Brad talks about, it is it's a $2 trillion market, but that is tiny compared to the global markets. So you're sitting at the bottom of a wave, whether it gets regulated or not. Your job is to pick the winners and losers. The crypto market is highly centralized with the bulk of trading taking place on a handful of platforms. Amongst crypto-only exchanges, the top 5 platforms make up 99% of all trading, and just 2 platforms make up 80% of trading in the crypto to fiat transactions. 80% of trading is on 5 trading platforms. Similarly, the top 5 DeFi platforms account for 80% of the trading. So if those platforms don't get up with the regulation, they're going to get crushed. Okay. This was the announcement that was made yesterday. SEC nearly doubles the size of its enforcement crypto assets and cyber units for crypto asset offering, crypto asset exchanges, crypto asset lending and staking products, DeFi platforms, non-fungible tokens were added here, and stable coins. I've been telling you guys this for the last 2 years. This is coming. Go back to my videos. I've been telling you regulation is coming. That is why I have a fundamental portfolio, things that are actually providing real world solves. Okay, here's why I think XRP is going to win. Let me hold off on that. I highly recommend you go check this out, report on stable coins. You can go through all of this. This is from the SEC. FBI launches new crypto crimes unit. The national, this was on February 7th. Cryptocurrency enforcement team will investigate ransomware and other crimes with tools including blockchain analysis. I showed you that video of the FBI showing how they already can monitor crypto transactions, Warriors. It's not as decentralized as you thought, Warriors. Think about that for just a moment. This is the new monetary system. There is no your friends telling you it's a fraud or them believing that it is the new monetary system. This is very, very, very exciting news. We're watching the new monetary system get regulated in front of our eyes, okay? Hester Peirce pushes back against SEC's plans to nearly double crypto enforcement staff. The U.S. and Securities Exchange Commission early on Tuesday announced its intentions to add 20 new jobs in the crypto unit. So basically, SEC, what Hester Peirce is saying, so we call her the crypto mom. The SEC is a regulatory agency with an enforcement division, not an enforcement agency, she tweeted on Tuesday afternoon. So basically what's happening is Gary Gensler, for my opinion, is getting all greedy, wants all the power, or somebody within the political sphere tapped him on the shoulder from MIT, the elites, MIT, Harvard, Yale. They tapped him to take over the SEC, to get his little evil plan going, to take all this money and flood it through the system so they can tax it, so they can bring the money back to them, right? So our job as investors and our job as people of this earth or stewards of this earth or trustees of this earth, we are here renting this. It's not even ours, right? It's God's. We've been given this ability to take care of it. And you are powerful beyond measure. You are a creator. It's not their money. It's not our money. It's just money, right? So your job is to pick the winners and losers. I am not a maximalist in XRP. I'm not a maximalist in Bitcoin. I'm not a maximalist in anything. I'm a maximalist in picking the winners and losers that allow the money to flow back, the currency back to the correct people. And the correct people are those who are going to steward it, who are going to do good things with it, who are going to help society, who are going to create and bring the people together. That's it. And that's what the 3T Warrior Academy is all about. It's an ecosystem of people who really love each other, who want to lift each other up. We're a community, a tribe, helping each other understand this somewhat complex system. But I'll tell you what, Warriors, I'll tell you what, regulation is coming, and I've been saying that for years. That's why I've stood tall with all the negative comments and all that stuff about the banker coin and all. I'm picking the winners and losers. I'm picking the new monetary system. That's what people did with Google. That's what people did with Apple and some of the richest people in the world. So you're going to have to learn some resilience. You're going to have to learn how to look away from all the sheeple and be a fucking leader. Excuse my language, but be a leader. Stand up tall, chest proud, chin up. And when you pick something, stick with it for once. Get upset, get motivated, get inspired, do something with your life. We didn't come here just to exist. Get those diamond hands, Warriors. You're patient enough to be in a bad relationship for 30 years. You're patient enough to be overweight and unhealthy for 20 years. You're patient enough to sit in a job that you hate for 10, 20 years, but you're not patient enough to hold on to a speculative asset for 2 to 3 to 5 years that could absolutely change up. What else are you going to do with that money? Spend it on Starbucks, energy drinks, Monster energy drinks, going out to the movies, a happy hour, playing poker with the buddies? Take a little bit of that money and throw it into a speculative asset. Get off the pornography. Get off the excessive video games. With your 5 to 9 after your 9 to 5, use that to get a new 9 to 5 or to do something you love. I really love you guys. This is from my heart to yours. I appreciate you. If you made it this far, you are a true warrior. www.3twarrior.com. We are here to support you. Warriors, let's get your shit together. Let's go.